TV soap news and spoilers say that Tinit set up they. Do you want to know what will unfold in Wednesday's episode? Buckle up, because we have some intense drama coming your way, and it's bound to leave you craving more. If you're eager to find out what happens next, stay tuned as we dive into the details of what's about to shake up Salem. This week's drama centers around Johnny, whose jealousy is spiraling out of control. His inability to trust Chanel has taken a darker turn, leading him to believe the worst about her, specifically that she has been unfaithful with none other than Alex. Johnny's jealousy is so blinding that he's convinced himself Chanel has slept with Alex, and he's ready to confront her about what he saw. It all comes to a head when Johnny visits Chanel in the hospital. As he walks in, his emotions are bubbling just beneath the surface, ready to explode. He wants to demand answers, to call her out for her betrayal. But just as he's about to speak his mind, the door opens, and in walks Alex. The atmosphere becomes immediately tense. Johnny's hands clench at his sides, his eyes narrowing at Alex, who appears completely oblivious to the storm brewing inside Johnny. Alex was there to check on Chanel and to reassure her about the delay in filming their romantic scene. He speaks to her kindly, explaining that the delay was unavoidable, and Chanel listens, her disappointment evident. She had been eager to rehearse, to get back to work, and her frustration over the setback was clear. To Johnny, however, every word out of Alex's mouth feels like a knife twisting deeper into his heart. In his jealous haze, Johnny can't see the truth. He only sees betrayal. His thoughts are consumed by the idea that Chanel and Alex are involved in something far more intimate than just work. As Alex steps out of the room, Johnny can no longer hold back. "So, you and Alex are going to strip together soon, right?" Johnny sneers, his voice dripping with accusation. Chanel freezes, taken aback by his hostility. It doesn't take long for Chanel to realize that Johnny's jealousy has reached dangerous levels. She can see the suspicion in his eyes, the anger simmering just below the surface, but instead of cowering under his accusations, Chanel decides to confront him head-on. "Johnny, what is going on with you? Why are you acting like this?" she asks, her voice filled with frustration. But Johnny, still caught in his jealous delusion, refuses to talk. His pride won't let him admit what he's thinking. Instead, he makes a flimsy excuse, claiming that he has scenes to block and he needs to leave. But Chanel isn't fooled. She knows something deeper is bothering him, and the fact that he's walking away without giving her answers only raises more questions in her mind. What is Johnny hiding? Will he finally confess the truth, or will his jealousy continue to tear them apart? Meanwhile, outside the hospital, Alex and Stephanie are coming to a harsh realization of their own. They've begun to piece together the consequences of their actions, and how they might have played a role in Johnny's misunderstanding. It dawns on them that their closeness, both on and off the set, has caused Johnny to believe something is going on between them. The playful banter, the private rehearsals, the late-night discussions about their roles, none of it seemed inappropriate at the time. But now, with Johnny's jealousy wreaking havoc on his relationship with Chanel, Alex and Stephanie can't help but feel responsible. As they sit together, taught the mess they've unintentionally created, the guilt weighs heavily on them. They didn't mean to hurt Johnny or Chanel, but the damage has been done. Now, they have to figure out how to fix it before things spiral even further out of control. While the tension in Salem continues to build, outside the city, another storyline is quietly unfolding. Abigail is wrestling with her own emotional turmoil as her wedding to Chad approaches. Abigail has always been someone who follows her heart, but now, as the big day draws near, she finds herself conflicted. Her feelings for Chad are as strong as ever, but there's a part of her that's unsure, a small voice in the back of her mind that wonders if she's making the right decision. Marriage is a lifelong commitment, and Abigail is beginning to feel the weight of that responsibility. With each passing day, her doubts grow stronger. Is she truly ready to spend the rest of her life with Chad? Or is there someone else that's pulling at her heartstrings? As the wedding date approaches, Abigail must confront these feelings head-on. Will she walk down the aisle with Chad, or will her hesitation lead to a shocking twist that no one sees coming? With so much drama bubbling beneath the surface, This week's episode is sure to deliver twists and turns at every corner. Will Johnny finally confess his jealousy to Chanel, or will his insecurities continue to tear them apart? Can Alex and Stephanie mend the rift they've unintentionally caused, or is it too late to set things right? And what will Abigail do as her wedding day approaches? Will she follow her heart, or will her fears lead to a last-minute decision that changes everything? Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.